Shalom, Yashala, giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Wahakodash, Barakatah Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Barakatah Yashala, Barakatah Yahweh. I'm going to give double honor to the Apostle and elders, the great millstone who teach and were well, who overseen the construction of the tabernacle of David, the more perfect tabernacle. Shalom to the Yakin Wa'akwa scattered abroad, the sincere members of the hopeful elect, who have been quickened in these last days to stand upon their feet and bear witness to the words of truth. That's it's Proverbs 22. This is Proverbs 2:10 and 22. It says, the blessing of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, it maketh rich, and addeth no sorrow with it. I'm going to repeat that. Proverbs 10 and 22. The blessing of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, it maketh rich, and addeth no sorrow to it. Let's go into the word for rich. Because rich just means it's a measurement of the quality of something, like this food is rich in nutrients, meaning it has a high level of materials and minerals that are profitable to the body. If I'm rich in this world, I have a high level of money. You know what I mean? And it said the blessing of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, which is his truth, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It said
Strong's H 6238. Asher.
I'm going down here to Strong's definitions. It says properly to accumulate, chiefly, specifically, what? To grow, make rich, become, and make self, wax rich, make, blah, 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 blah. Let's go to the online Eptimon. Because I'm going somewhere with this, so like you. So it says of Old English, rice. Strong, powerful, great, mighty, of high rank. It says sense is not obsolete. And a lot of Old English wealthy. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here. And transfer and extended census from C, 1200, circa 1200. The meaning magnificent is from circa 1200. That is of great value or worth. Is from mid 13th century. Food and colors, what having an abundance of characteristic quality that pleases the senses, man. So I just wanted to go into that quickly because I was just I'm at work right now, on the plantation, trying to make my daily bread. Just thinking that, life isn't great, but life is good, especially being in its truth, man. Understanding, having this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. It's like I said, life isn't great, but it's good, and that's something that's a word that most people don't understand nowadays, which means content. I'm content. It says to rest or be satisfied, to give satisfaction to. Let's just go straight to Google and see what Google says.
Content.
It says in a state of peaceful happiness, satisfied. It says a state of satisfaction, and that's kind of how it is, man. Once you're in this truth and you make the truth, you know what I'm saying, your main priority. You like the truth becomes your world. You know what I mean. Your life is everything else is just kind of it's not meaningless, but it becomes less of it. It's the importance level of it devalues to such a extent. Not talking about the vanities of this world, the values to a certain extent, to where it's like it doesn't even matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what kind of sparked this thinking of mine is because tomorrow, Lord willing, I'll be able to attend camp, and that's why just being amongst the brotherhood, that's why, life is good, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? You're amongst like-minded men, all working towards the same purpose, all attempting to better themselves in the sight of Yahweh Shema and Shai. And that's profitable, man. You have good times with a brother, you do the work, and then, same, and then brothers hang out afterwards, might get a meal, talk, spiritual talk, stuff like that. And that, that's something to look forward to every week. And then everything about this truth, just, the videos, getting an understanding, learning new things, it makes life tolerable, because when you're not in this truth, man, hey, you're totally destroyed, man. You're just thinking about the vanities of the world. Oh man, I gotta work this job. We gotta do this. It's like you can never have enough here in Babylon the Great, and it's kind of maddening because it's always you're like the dog chasing his tail around, man. You're never gonna get anywhere. So it's kind of maddening. But being in this truth, you have a level of contentness, a level of satisfaction that makes life is good, man. You know what I mean? My coming into the truth, my whole way of thinking changed. I look at nature differently. I see the beauty of Yahweh Shema Shai in this world, even though we're here in Babylon the Great. But just you just see the beauty of it all. You just have an appreciation for things you never had an appreciation for before, man. Especially the scriptures, the things of the scriptures, man. Sometimes when I go through or when I hear certain scriptures be brought out, it's just like, wow, it's like it's kind of it's phenomenal, man. This truth is phenomenal. It's a phenomenon, man. So let's go see the Sirach 20. I think it's Sirach 26 or Sirach 25. Yeah, Sirach 25 and 1. It says, in three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before the Most High man. It says what? The first thing is the unity of brethren, man. Let's get there's a scripture, I think it's in the Psalms, I think it's in the Psalms. Here you go. Psalms 133 and 1. A song of the degrees of David. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity, man. And we know that what the true unity is under the faith of Yahweh Shema Shah, according to the 100% truth, man. And that's just, it's different, bro. It's a different it's a different love amongst the brotherhood, man. It's a different feeling. It's a different experience being amongst the brotherhood than being amongst, people of the world. So it says, Sirach 25 and 1, in three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before the Most High men. The unity of brother, the love of neighbors, and we know that what the neighbors are your fellow Israelite man, woman, and child. So like it, and a man and wife that agree together. So let's now jump from that. Let's go to Matthew's the 6th chapter, I believe. Matthew 6 and 9. It says, after this manner therefore pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as it is on earth, as it is in heaven, man. And that's important, man. Being in this truth, it forces you to step outside of yourself, man. You totally surrender in righteousness to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And it's in the world, hey man, regardless of whether you're in the truth or not, you've already surrendered to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. But when you come into the truth, you acknowledge that, man. You acknowledge it. And you crave it, man. Especially me. I know me personally. It's like, bro, I want whatever Yahweh Shema Shai wants from me. That's what I want, man. Sometimes in the world, Because everybody is stuck in this mindset of vanity and physical things, man. When that's not Yahweh Shema Shai has not promised that to everyone on this earth, man. You know, everybody on this earth wants to be a millionaire. Not everyone, but a large majority of people on this earth want to be millionaires. But Yahweh Shema Shai has not promised that to everybody. And I 9 times out of 10, if people were told that, if Yahweh Shema Shai told them that themselves, like, hey, you're not gonna be a millionaire, they'd probably buck up against it, man. But me, that's what I want. Whatever the Lord wants for me, man, His will be done, because His will is better than my will. Ultimately, His will. Hey, He's a higher being than me. Why would I? You know what I mean? It's just regular knowledge. Why would I not want to allow a higher being, a higher intelligence to direct my life, man? You know, this is how I think. And that's another talking point, because surrendering to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, it takes all the pressure off your shoulders, man. It literally takes a load off your back, man. Even though, you know, we kind of catch hell, we're gonna catch hell. It's gonna be worse. I mean, like I said, life isn't great, but it's good, man. It's about being content, man. Because one, we have hope, we have faith, we have knowledge, man. We are so far beyond these people. We are like light years. We are light years in front of these people, man. Because they don't have any hope, man. They don't have any faith, man. They don't have any understanding and knowledge, man. All they have is the bullshit that Esau Edom has pumped into their head, man. Which is that way of life and way of thinking is gonna fail them in these days to come, man. So let's go verse 11. It says, give us this day our daily bread, man. Give us this day our daily bread, man. Having enough for the day. Let's get that I think it's like Sirach 30 something. I don't know why they always do this. Why not just list the scriptures in order rather than just put them out of order? I don't understand why they do this. Yeah, Sirach 39. Here it is. Sirach 39 and what was it? It's like Sirach 39 and starting at 25. For the good things are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. It says the principal things, the most important, the things that should be foremost, are what? For the whole use of man's life, man. The whole use of your life, man. What you should, the things are necessary for your life, man, on a physical sense, man. Because we know that our spirit needs these words, man. Our spirit needs that water, man. And it says the principal things for the whole use of a man's life are water, fire, iron, salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grape, and oil in clothing. I'm gonna read again. The principal things for the whole use of a man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour, wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grape, and oil in clothing. Notice it didn't say a PS5. It didn't say Gucci bags. It didn't say a scat pack. It's just basic stuff, man. Something to drink, something to cook your food with, you know, a little iron, something to build with, have some tools, something to salt to preserve your food, man, and flavor it. Some bread, man. Some honey for your immune system. Milk, calcium for your bones. A little bit of wine, oil, something to put on your back. Let's go to what the Apostle Paul said. First Timothy 6 and 6 says, but godliness with contentment is great gain, man. Again, man, having bro, being a quote unquote bum with this knowledge, wisdom, understanding puts us in a far better category than being Bill Gates, who lacks this understanding, man. You know what I mean? Because we have the potential to elevate, man. You know what I'm saying? This job, the job that we're working for, we have room for elevation, man. We have that potential to be a manager, to be a officer, have the potential. Hey, man, the sky's the limit, man. The parable of the talents, man. You've been faithful over these talents. You know what I'm saying? Go rule 10 cities, man. There's the room for elevation is always present here in this truth, man. It's not like that in the world. But First Timothy 6 and 6, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, man. You came in this world but balls naked, man. And it's certain we could carry nothing out. You're gonna leave, man. You're gonna leave this world the same place you came in. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, man. It says, but in having food and raiment, something to eat and something to put on, let us be therefore content, man. The simple things of life, man, because we know the fashion of this world is gonna pass away, man. Right now, we're just in a waiting stage. We're in a waiting room, man. Basically, we're in a waiting room, waiting to be seen, man. Waiting for whatever to happen, man. We're just chilling, man. And although, like I said, we're gonna have to go through things like Jacob's trouble and the hour of temptation, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, our house is founded upon the rock of Yahweh Shai, man. The rock of Yahweh Shai, man. And when all when that winds and all that stuff tries to beat on the house, man, it's not gonna fall, Lord willing, man. Because why, man? We have something. We have our roots in the ground, man. No, it's a tree that's not rooted is easily blown over, man. But a tree that is rooted, man, it's gonna take a lot for for that tree to be uprooted, man. So like I said, man, even though life isn't great, but hey, man, the Lord never promised us stuff like, a PS5, and the Lord, especially in this time, the Lord didn't tell us that it was going to be easy. The Lord never told us that we would have all our heart's desire here on this side, man. Ecclesiastes 3. Let's get that, and then we'll close it out, because that's a perfect way to end the thinking point. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. It says, to everything there is a season, and to every purpose, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, man. We're simply not in that time to just be having a great experience here on the earth, man. But we will have a great experience on the earth and the kingdom to come, man. And to me, in my mind, that's well worth all the trouble. That's well worth all the waiting. That's well worth every sleepless night, back aching day, foot aches, hot, cold winters. It's all well worth it, man. Hey, the scripture, always remember this, man. Everything that we go through on this side and the scriptures is called a light affliction, man. Because the hell that we could be going through, that we deserve to go through, Yahweh Shema Shai is not putting us through that, man. I know this is a deep spiritual thought, but in our past lives, we really went through some things, man. Because, here in the truth, we believe in reincarnation. Well, reincarnation is biblical. I'm going to put it like that. So in our past lives, we really went through some things, man. There are brothers in this truth that were there in 70 AD, man. There are brothers in this truth that that were taken into Babylon, man. There are brothers here in this truth that lived through the tyrannical periods of Antiochus, man. There are brothers here in this truth that experienced chattel slavery, man. And all those different time periods and the hellish condition of those time periods, this is like this is like a walk in the park, man. right now, you know, because Jacob's trouble is going to be a time that has never been, like, there's never been seen on the planet Earth, man. But just something to think about, man. So we're going to go ahead and close it out. I was about to say my thing. What's going on with the... Okay. Thought of you. How about you, Yahshua? Ecclesiastes 7:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. For Yahweh Shema Shai and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh Shema Shai shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. That being said, hallelujah.